Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Body Mind Healing. My name is Maria Sanchez. I am a holistic health consultant, a family nurse practitioner, a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and a doctor in nursing practice. The case for today is ADHD from a spiritual perspective. From a spiritual view, people with intense, restless energy may be expressing deep inner emotions or responding to unsupportive environments. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is linked to emotional imbalances, family dynamics, or personal experiences that affect the person's behavior, focus, and energy. ADHD could be seen as a manifestation of unresolved emotions or stress, such as feeling of inadequacy, a need for attention, or difficulties in adapting to certain environments. By identifying and resolving these underlying emotional causes, people might be able to alleviate symptoms or achieve better balance in their lives. It is important to note that this perspective is not based on mainstream medical science, which views ADHD as a neurodevelopmental disorder with genetic, neurological, and environmental factors. Signs of internal conflict or unmet emotional needs might include emotional root causes happening in a child who acts out due to a lack of emotional support or to escape a reality that feels unwelcoming. Food as symbolic comfort happening in a child whose diet is high in sugar or processed foods, which might contribute to hyperactivity, and sometimes these foods are used to substitute emotional nurturing, for example, giving sweets instead of affection. Energetic resonance happening in a child who mirrors the emotional and energetic state of their parent. If the caregiver is unbalanced, the child might reflect that instability. From this spiritual perspective, ADHD is not necessarily seen as a disorder or deficit. Instead, it is often viewed as a unique way of engaging with the world, one that carries a deeper purpose or calling. Across different spiritual and philosophical traditions, there is a growing belief that ADHD may reflect spiritual strengths rather than flaws. Rather than a condition that needs fixing, traits commonly associated with ADHD, such as creativity, emotional depth, high energy, and sensitivity, are seen as signs of a different kind of awareness. These qualities may not align with mainstream societal expectations, but they can be powerful assets when understood and nurtured. Let's visit some common spiritual interpretations of ADHD. First, a soul on a mission. There is a belief that people with ADHD have come into this life to challenge the norm, inspire new ways of thinking, and bring innovation and creativity to the world. Their non-conforming minds, or better known neurodivergent minds, are seen as tools for transformation, not dysfunction. Second, heightened sensitivity or vibration. Spiritual sensitive people often experience heightened awareness of energies, emotions, and environments. ADHD-like behaviors may reflect this elevated sensitivity, making it difficult to thrive in rigid or stimulating settings. Third, indigo, crystal, or rainbow children. In the New Age thought, ADHD is sometimes associated with spiritually advanced souls known as indigo, crystal, or rainbow children. These individuals are described as having a strong sense of purpose, empathy, and justice, often feeling out of sync with conventional systems. Fourth, mismatch from modern society. Many spiritual thinkers suggest that modern life, with its fast pace and emphasis on linear thinking, is not designed for the ADHD mind. Rather than being disordered, the ADHD experience may simply reflect the misfit with current societal structures. Key challenges and insights of ADHD include struggles with presence. Staying in the moment is often difficult. Overactive mind, the so-called monkey mind, the constant chatter of the mind can feel overwhelming. Emotional intensity, ADHD often comes with emotional ups and downs, and then grounding in the body, difficulty grounding. While not a replacement for medical care, Some people find spiritual practice helpful in managing ADHD symptoms by fostering inner calm, focus, and alignment. Some free, profound, and practical approaches include mindfulness meditation by observing breath or sensations to train focus, thought awareness by recognizing thoughts as temporary events, not absolute truths, acceptance by embracing the present moment, reducing inner resistance, and inner body awareness by sensing the inner energy field to ground the mind. First, grounding practices or earthing is reconnecting with our body and the present moment, which can help calm scattered energy. For example, feeling sensations in our hands or connecting with our breath help anchor attention in the present. Walking barefoot on natural surfaces, holding grounding crystals, for example, black tourmaline, visualizing roots connecting to the center of earth. Second, mindfulness and meditation might be short guided meditations that train attention in gentle, non-judgmental ways. For example, start with a 5-10 minute meditation session, and you can find many of them online. Explore body scan or breath focus meditations. Allow thoughts to come and go without resistance and without engaging with the thoughts. Third, breath work are breathing techniques that can help regulate our energy and emotions. For example, slow, gentle, deep breaths, the 4-7-8 breathing, inhale in 4s, hold it in 7s, and exhale in 8s. Alternate nostril breathing or pranayama, fire breath for focus and vitality. It involves rapid, forceful exhalations through the nose, followed by passive inhalations. Fourth, journaling as a spiritual practice, because writing can clear the mind and connect with our intuition or inner guidance. For example, create a stream of consciousness journaling, create a daily gratitude list, write to our higher self for insight. Fifth, creative expression is engaging in hands-on creative activities that can both be healing and spiritually fulfilling. For example, painting, coloring mandalas or drawing, free dance or movement to music, writing poetry, lyrics or stories, building or crafting with the hands. Sixth, spiritual tools to enhance focus. For example, using mala beads for breath or mantra counting. Crystals like fluorite for clarity, amethyst for calm, clear quartz for focus, aromatherapy with essential oils such as lavender or peppermint. Seventh, connecting to a greater purpose, where spirituality can offer a sense of belonging and deeper meaning. Some ways to connect might be prayer or communicating with a higher power, reading sacred or spiritual texts, spending time in nature as a sacred space, participating in spiritual communities or ceremonies. Important considerations to keep in mind are that while spiritual practices can be incredibly supportive, they are not a replacement for professional medical advice, therapy, or medication. They should be viewed as complementary tools that can enhance conventional ADHD treatment. Patience, consistency, and self-compassion are key, especially as people with ADHD might initially struggle with practices that require sustained attention. At a deeper level, ADHD might not be something to fix, but to understand, honor, and align with. By embracing presence, creativity, and spiritual grounding, people with ADHD can transform challenges into powerful strengths. In the right environment and with the right support, this unique way of being can offer deep wisdom, joy, and purpose. May the light of truth and supreme consciousness illuminate us and love transform us. Until next time.